Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. My Master Abbass, we deliver this peace to you on the night that we celebrate your martyrdom. We celebrate, we don't mourn, because you are a happy martyr. We are inspired by your courage, we are inspired by your bravery, and for this we give you this peace. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. The sun baked the sands of Karbala on the day of Ashura. It has been 3 days since the army decided to deprive Hussein's camp of water of the mighty Euphrates. Abbass, the brave son of Ali, watched in agony and hushed cries of women and children in the camp. This sight broke his heart, but Imam Hussein hadn't granted him the permission to fight. Then all of a sudden, a frail shadow of a girl, weakened by her thirst and hunger, appeared nearby. It was Sukaina, the daughter of Imam Hussein. She approached her uncle. With a weak voice, she asked,
Assalamu alaikum, Uncle Abbass.
Wa alaykum as-salam, my daughter Sukaina. Tell me, my dear daughter, what made the smile disappear from your lovely face?
Everything is fine, Uncle Abbass. My heart knows no sorrow when I see you.
Daughter Sukaina, don't hide anything from your uncle. I am your beloved uncle, and I need to know what makes my daughter sad.
Oh, Uncle Abbass, if you know how much thirsty I am, the sun has weakened me, and the heat has beaten me. Uncle Abbass, if I can only drink a drop of water and quench my thirst. But, dear uncle, I'm not concerned about myself. Ruqayya is much younger, and she needs that water more than I do. Ali al-Akbar needs that water more than I do. His lovely voice is no longer heard because of his thirst, Ya Amma.
My dear Sukaina, you broke my heart. Fear not, my dear daughter. I will get you that water. I will quench the thirst of Ruqayya and Ali Asghar. But you have to promise me something, Sukaina.
What is it, uncle?
You have to promise me that no matter what happens next, you will take care of your brothers and sisters, and know that your uncle will always love you.
Oh, uncle, Annie Abu Fadl, why do I feel this is the last goodbye?
Everything is in the will of God, my dear. Everything is in the will of God, my dear daughter. Abbass was granted permission to get some water for women and children. He rode his horse and waged an attack on the army. Abbass was known for his bravery and courage, and the battlefield was shaken by the lion of Ali. He forced his way to the river and stormed its banks into the cold waters of the Euphrates. Abbass was as thirsty as the women and children. Abbass was as thirsty as Imam Hussein. So he reached to drink some water, grabbed that water in his hand, but remembered that Hussein is still thirsty. How can you drink, Abbass, while Hussein is thirsty? How can you drink while the women and children are thirsty, Abbass? So he dropped that water and filled his pouch with the precious drops of water. He was on a mission to get that water back to the camp. But the men of evil thought otherwise. A trap was set for the brave knight. But he fought bravely. He fought with courage until an evil man sneaked behind him and severed his right hand. The precious pouch was all he thought about. So he took that pouch in his left hand and kept fighting. Another evil man severed his left hand. Oh, Abbass, handless, beaten, thirsty. The pouch was still all he thought about. So he clenched that pouch between his own teeth, fighting, reciting the love of Hussein. But hope gone when a spear pierced through the pouch and into his chest, pouring the precious water on the ground. Another arrow planted in his eye. A big spear drove him to the ground. Oh, Abbass, the baking sand of Karbala on the day of Ashura. The baking sand of Karbala on the day of Ashura. Abbass had nothing but to scream, Wa Hussein!
Wa Hussein!
Wa Hussein!
Wa Hussein!
Then came Hussein rushing in pain to his dying brother to hear the final goodbye. Brother Hussein, forgive me for my shortcomings. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed of you. I'm so ashamed of Sukaina. I'm so ashamed of Ruqayya. I'm so ashamed of Azhar. Wa Hussein, forgive me for my shortcomings. Broken heart of the Imam, filled with agony, answered, Wa Abbass, الآن انكسر ظهري وقلت حيلتي. Wa Abbass, now my back is broken and my will is beaten. Abbass returned to the camp, but with no water, only a life.